When we're talking about wills, we want you to, number 9, appoint the right executor. I could tell you so many stories of what goes wrong when you appoint the wrong person. It is a mess. It does not have to be your eldest son. Believe me, that could be the wrong person. You want to appoint the person who is business oriented, can get stuff done, pretty much is no nonsense, and you can rely upon them. They can make decisions. Or if they don't know what they're doing completely, they will seek out help. They will work with a law firm. We guide people through the process. Where you really run into problems is when the personal representative doesn't want to listen to the law firm. They don't see the value of what's going on. They don't do their job. It goes on for 2 years. And it ends up being not what you would have wanted, which is a simple administration of your estate that's done pretty easily. You appoint the wrong person, that is not going to be the outcome. So give some thought to who the right executor is. Really important. Number 9, appoint the right executor of your will. Which kind of leads to number 10, which is avoid disputes. You know, if you have a good estate plan in place, there's very little room for people to argue or dispute. And even if they do, because they're still acting like they're in the sandbox, and they go to a lawyer, the lawyer's going to say, what do you want me to do? Everything is laid out. You don't have any basis for complaint. So, you know, you still might have people who are unhappy and they want to raise a dispute, but there's nowhere for them to go. So part of doing estate planning is, and a lot of times clients want us to include certain language, and we might say, you know, that's probably not the best language to include in your will, because that might give somebody a basis for contesting your will. So we're not going to include that language. We'll include something else that conveys the same message, but by having a good estate plan, you are going to be avoiding disputes. Wills have no contest clauses in them. If you dispute it, you will inherit nothing. There's all sorts of things that lawyers do to help you avoid disputes. And if you remember back to number 9, appoint the right executor, that also goes a long way in avoiding disputes. You don't want an executor who is going to say, you know, I know mom said everything equally to the 3 of us, but you know, I really should get more. That's the wrong executor. And if you have a good estate plan, it's not going to allow anybody to do that, even if you appointed the wrong executor. That is really talking about estate planning, what happens when you die.